Hello everyone, I'm Nazmi Aurellia and I will give you some tips for being a great speaker. I'm not unfamiliar with public speaking. In the past few years, I've been trusted to be a speaker in various activities. For example, being a talent in one of YouTube channels, being a live host to promote the campus, being a facilitator for social action that I do with my organization and others. I still remember very well how I felt the first time I had to speak in front of many people. Nervous, confused about where to start, and afraid of being wrong. However, over time and with a lot of practice, I realized that public speaking is not just about speaking, but also about how we deliver our message effectively and build a connection with the audience. In this video, I will share you 3 important tips that can help you appear more confident when public speaking. The first tip is master yourself. The first step in effective public speaking is to master yourself. It may sound simple, but it is often the biggest challenge, especially for those who have just started public speaking. Most nervousness arises not because we don't know what to say, but because we are too worried about how others will judge us. Fear of looking awkward, fear of forgetting, or fear of making small mistakes can be very distracting. One very effective technique is to regulate breathing. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale slowly for 4 seconds. Repeat several times before moving on. This will help slow down heart rate and relax the body. Posture is also important. Standing straight with open shoulders and a calm gaze will make you look confident even before you start talking. And trust me, when you look calm, you will also start to feel calm. I will give you the real example. I once had a situation where I was suddenly asked to be a facilitator in social activity in the community. At that time, I didn't have much time to truly prepare mentally and materially. However, I realized that if I look panicked, the participant would also feel uncomfortable. Before going forward, I take a few deep breaths, stand with a steady posture, and reassure myself that I have a good grasp of the topic. As I start to speak, the nervousness slowly disappeared, and I was able to deliver the material more calmly and purposefully. That experience taught me that public speaking is not just about speaking skills, but also how we manage ourselves. Second tips, master the material to be delivered. After controlling yourself, the next step is to master the material to be delivered. A deep understanding of the content of the talk will give you much more confidence than simply memorizing the text. When one relies solely on memorization, the slightest distraction, such as forgetting a sentence, can cause panic and loss of direction. However, if we truly understand the material, we can deliver the message more flexibly and naturally, even in situations that don't go as planned. A simple way to master the material is to organize key points before performing. This can take form of a mind map, concise notes, or even just an order of the topics you want to cover. That way, you have a big map to follow during your talk. I will give you the real example. I once had a situation when I was live streaming on Instagram to discuss an educational topic. In the middle of the session, for some reason, I suddenly felt blank. My mind was blank and I was silent for a few seconds. But because I really know what I'm talking about, I can quickly take charge of the situation. I took a break, returned to the main point of the discussion, and flowed back naturally. The experience made me realize that mastering the material not only makes our delivery smoother, but also gives us a sense of calm when the unexpected happens. We know what to say even when conditions are not ideal. And the last tips is know your audience. One of the keys to success in public speaking is the ability to adapt the delivery style to characteristic of the audience. Each group has different backgrounds, preferences, and ways of understanding information, so the approach used cannot be generalized. As speakers, we need to do a little research or observation before delivering the material. Ask the committee or organizer who is the audience, what is the age range, are they familiar with the topic that will be discussed. After knowing the characteristic of the audience, adjust the following aspects, such as language styles. Use language that is easy for the audience to understand. For teenagers, you can use language that is more casual and lighthearted. For an adult or older audience, use language that is more formal but still communicative. And examples and illustration. Choose illustration or analogies that are relevant to the audience's daily life. This will help them understand more easily and relate the material to their personal experience. By adjusting the delivery style, we are not only delivering information but also building relationship and creating effective two-way communication. So, those are three important things to consider in public speaking. The first one is master yourself, second, master material, and the last, recognize the audience. Hopefully, these tips can help you perform more confidently and effectively in every public speaking opportunity. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this content is useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and see you in the next video.